How's it going, everyone? Canucks Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about The Flash, Season 8, Episode 17, titled Keep It Dark. Oh boy. This, this episode's a doozy. So, there's multiple fires in Ivo Labs. That's where the episode starts. And Barry's running off to put out the fires and whatnot, but he doesn't get there in time? Huh? Big Nani? But, okay, uh, but one of the workers there, the scientist, he's like, "Welcome back, Flash, welcome back," and it's just like Barry's very confused, right? Like, why? Uh, he's very confused. Like, why are they thanking me? I wasn't here. Um, now they search for tachyons, right? Obviously, because that's the source of thing. Um, they can't find the tachyons. Barry can't get a hold of Speed Force Nora, which is what he calls her, which is funny calling her Speed Force Nora. Why not just call her Nora? Oh, I guess because his daughter's name is Nora as well, so it would be confusing. Yeah, okay. Sorry, that's just a blip in my brain right there. So he tried to get a hold of the other forces and just can't. Uh, they can't find. So Barry thinking that this new speedster is a villain because the fire was started by the new speedster on accident, seemingly. Um, so he's like, is this like a new villainous speedster? Like, well, you know what? Let's go and see Eobard then. He goes to Lian Yu, um, and there he speaks to Eobard, young Eobard Thawne, played by Tom Cavanaugh. Still, I miss Harrison Wells. The many faces of Harrison Wells. Okay, to be fair, I just want Tom Cavanaugh on screen. Anyway, so yeah, this one was yay for me, but also boo Eobard Thawne. Anyway, um, while there, Barry taunts Eobard saying you're being replaced. There's a dude speedster and you got no speed. You're being replaced because Eobard wouldn't tell him what's going on. And so Eobard's like, remember 8 years ago when you first got your powers? Giving Barry the insight they can't control their powers. So, at the end of the episode, the mystery speedster comes in and returns the Newton battery that was stolen from Ivo Labs. And Barry confronts them, and they try and run away. Barry, he keeps getting right in front of them, and it's like, and when they try and shoot lightning, he just like, he literally just like does like a side flip. It's just like, dude, what the fuck? This man is trolling her, trolling the mystery speedster right now. Anyway, so he's like, look, you're not gonna outrun me. So it turns out they have artificial speed. Uh, they've created their artificial like an artificial speed source. It is not the negative speed force, and it's not the normal speed force, which is why we can't track them. They don't use tachyons or negative tachyons somehow. Anyway, um, the speedster says, "I didn't want to spend 4 years making a new Newton battery, and when I could just steal the one I already made." This then is the biggest name drop ever. It reveals that the speedster is Mina Darwan. the CEO of Fast Track Labs and a certified genius that Barry goes on to flatter by saying, "I've read your book 3 times." Anyway, Barry then offers to mentor her in the same way that he was mentored by Eobard Thawne, minus the killing of her mom and the lying to manipulate her into, other things. Now, there's actually two sides to this episode. Side B, as it were, is Allegra meeting with Lydia again. She convinces Lydia to snitch on the Arañas, and this leads to now Taylor and the other two. I forget their names. Um, it was never mentioned in the episode, I don't think, or maybe it was mentioned once and I just didn't clock it. But Taylor and the other two, a redhead and uh, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna look it up. Arrow, because it's actually bugging me now. Taylor's the one that I don't have the best opinion of it. Uh, guest starring Taylor Downs. Is it really? Is it Vanya Davis? Yeah, Vanya Davis and Ariz Musa. Oh, Dawan, not Darwan. Okay. So Taylor, Ariz, and Vanya are trying to figure out like how do you know this? What's going on? Like because they're like the top, right? Right, they're like the top of the top. Like best employees and whatnot. Taylor is being her usual meh self. Anyway, originally they plan on hiding Lydia's identity, but uh, Doctor Light and Sunshine, Millie Rollins and Kimio Hoshi. Oh, so that's what Hoshi's first name is. Anyway, um, they break into CCC media and they kind of hold everyone hostage. They're in an act of desperation. Taylor reveals that Allegra was part of the Arañas, and everyone's like, "We can't trust you." Blah blah blah. You've been hiding things, and it's like they're juvie records. They're supposed to be hidden. You absolute dumb fucks. But they do eventually come around, and Allegra decides to reveal her powers to everybody, and she manages to save the day and protect everyone long enough for, I believe it was Vanya and Ariz who did the interview with Lydia, where she name drops Doctor Light and Sunshine as being the leaders of the Arañas. They managed to freeze their assets, and we get Officer Daisy Corber again. I don't know why that like it makes me excited. But seeing Daisy Corber again is nice. You know, she's like that regular police officer we know, but like they're not like a main character, but they always show up when the police are around, so it's like they might as well be. Um, and she takes like witness statements and whatnot. She asks Lydia if she can ask more questions at the station and whatnot. It seems like Allegra might be ready to come out to the world because Taylor asks her, it's like, hey, look, we'll keep your secret, right? After the other two are like, don't worry, we got you. Taylor gets like really nice. I'm guessing because it puts it in perspective. The reason Taylor doesn't like Allegra is mostly because of the article issue, but not realizing like it's a member of the Arañas. This has to do with their past. This and like, oh, she saved your life. So Taylor is like really nice about this, but she's like, look, we'll keep your secret. Like, don't worry about that. But how long can you keep it a secret? Keep yourself secret from the world? And it puts things in perspective. We might get Allegra coming becoming a a a hero with a code name, kind of like the Flash, Frost, Kid Flash, Excess, Impulse, etc. Vibe, she might get her own code name. We're gonna need Cisco for that. But hey, now Allegra, Barry, and Chester are all talking together when they receive a video message from Caitlin. She says she's going to be staying with Carla, her mother, because of what Barry did in, I'm not sure if it was the last episode or the episode before. Um, but yeah, hopefully she does. I look, I've said it a million times. This arc where Caitlyn is quote unquote evil, trying to bring back Frost and all of this, she's very clearly going down a dark road in the same vein that Lena went when Lex revealed Kara's secret, and when Hope killed Landon and turned off humanity. It's the same level of just nonsense arcs that, like, why are we doing this? Like, dude, this is completely unnecessary. Although in the case of Hope killing Landon, that was actually necessary. For him to achieve his destiny to help all of humanity move on to peace. Valhalla. Uh, Hopefully she doesn't go like full supervillain, like Killer Frost levels of nonsense. And then she just, her mom helps her come to terms with Frost's death, and we just move forward. Because this is very obviously like where it stands now is it's obviously like a way to write off Caitlyn and just write Danielle Panabaker off the show, and I don't like that. Like, okay, Danielle Panabaker's pregnant with her like second kid, so if that's the reason for her leaving the show, that would have been fine. But if the reason her leaving the show is the writers are fucking assholes and wrote her character off, fuck you to the writers then. Like they could have written it in any other way for her to walk off the show, right? Um, without Frost dying, without Caitlyn going like crazy. Just been like Caitlyn leaves because of the grief of Ronnie dying again. Like I said, have them split and have Ronnie just drop dead because of the split. And Frost is going on a find yourself tour with Mark, to help him become a hero or whatever, right? And then there you go. Boom. Nobody important died. All is well, and they're both written off the show. If that's why this is going the way it is, right? They're to write off Caitlyn from the show, she just disappears in the ether. Make it like that. I'm gonna go spend time with my mom because of the grief of losing her husband again. I'm gonna go help my boyfriend find himself, become a hero, and all is well. This was just a dumb arc. Anyway, that is the episode. Tell what you guys think in the comment section down below. That's good for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright. I really need to stop ranting about Caitlyn and Frost's the whole situation right now, but I'm never going to.